Coach, back at home on Sunday. How are the guys feeling heading into the weekend?
Well, good. Pretty good spirits this week. I mean, it's a normal or long training week, so it gives us a chance to work on a couple things. So it's been good.
What are going to be some of the key objectives that you guys are trying to hit on Sunday?
Stop Zlatan from scoring 2 goals against us. Stop some of the other talented players scoring against us. We're still going to work on defense a little bit. At the same time, we've got to balance that with, what I enjoyed about the Portland game. Well, there's a lot of things I enjoyed about the Portland game, but, it was a long time. It was the first time in a long time that we had gone out 1-0, 2-0 ahead. So we got to make sure that we continue that. I think that's what happened in the beginning of the year. In our fast starts, we would go out and get on top of our opponents with a goal early, and I think that helps.
When you're going against a guy like Zlatan, where it seems like at least a goal is a given with how he's been playing this year, what's the approach? What do you work on? How do you go about that?
Look, we're trying to limit service. Make sure you always awareness of where he is. We know we can watch film. We know where he likes to play, but in the heat of the moment, he can't slip even a half a yard behind you because he's good enough. He'll turn that half a yard into a goal. So awareness, service, all of those things will, again, putting them under pressure. Those are the things we'll work on.
How tricky is it to prepare for a guy like Pavon that hasn't been in the league for very long? Do you watch his old videos from his old league, or how do you go about sort of figuring out his technique?
We've got a little bit of film on him now. Everybody watched the game against LAFC. I mean, we're getting more film on him. But look, he's a tremendous talent. I mean, we have some really talented attacking players. So there on that note, you want to try and double team him, deny him service as well. I mean, same types of stuff.
There's been a little bit of grumbling over Gregg Berhalter's decision to leave a bunch of Toronto players off, with a number of teams having similar, congestion or loss of players. I was just curious, what were your thoughts on his comments about leaving them off, especially in the context of you guys looking to lose a fair amount of players?
Well, it's his team. He is a national team coach. We are supportive of the national team coach and the team. What he thinks is probably different than a lot of us MLS coaches, but, he's in charge of that area of soccer in this country. I can totally see why he would say it. I understand that there's a lot of frustrations with the FIFA breaks and players going away. It's an odd thing for a lot of fans to understand why these continue to take place. There's no easy solution there. I mean, our Colorado game is a rescheduled game. Why other teams choose to play in those windows, that's their business. But what I would say on record is that, look, I support Gregg, I support the guys, the national team. It is a bummer that we have so many guys missing, but it's also a blessing for me in many ways because it just shows that I have a good team, that we have many, many talented international players that, sometimes it hurts, but we gotta deal with it.
Victor is out practicing on the side today. What is the injury update or anything on him?
Still working on Victor. He won't be ready for Sunday's game, but we're hoping to have him involved against Colorado.
It's kind of week after week of hoping. Is this a sign of that there's something bigger going on, or just strategy?
No, the trainers are doing a good job. Victor's working hard. Sometimes these injuries are tricky, and he's working to correct that.
You've played Jordan and Terry over at that side now. I mean, what do they kind of bring that's a lot different than Victor, or what are kind of the changes there when you have those two?
Well, Jordan's much different than Victor, different players. So, when you play in a 4-2-3-1, it's the same formation, but when you add a player that's different, it changes the look a little bit. So that's something that we as coaches like, having those options.
Could you foresee yourself not using him during the regular season, assuming that you clinch and then having him for the postseason kind of thing?
You're talking about Victor.
Victor.
When Victor's healthy, I'd love to get him on the field.
Period.
Yeah.
What do you think has made Jordan so effective on the wing recently?
Well, his ability to get by people, his ability to run in behind. There's a lot of reasons why he's been very, very dangerous and very, very good. Those are all his strengths.
How's Cecchini been integrating into the team? Got some solid minutes against Portland. You see a bigger role for him this weekend?
Yeah, bigger role. We're trying to get him more minutes. But, he's got to do a little extra fitness there with Damian. So we're working on it. We're working on trying to make sure that when he's involved with more minutes, that he's going to be sharp and ready to go.
What kind of communication have you had with Victor? Like, is this something that you guys talk about face to face?
Yeah. We've had numerous conversations with Victor. He's
Is he
a good guy.
frustrated or anything like that?
Yeah, every player that's injured, every player that is injured is frustrated because they all want to play. Soccer's a fun game.